2.
Hi, this is Tim Stack. I am back. We're live at Comic-Con. We're in the EW photo studio, and I am here with the lovely and very funny and very smart and educational, informative cast of The Vampire Diaries and Julie Plec. Julie Plec.
I'm gonna give ourselves.
I'm gonna clap also because I just learned so much about. I know. Clap for me. I learned so much, and that this day, this was the highlight so far. This day has been rough, and these nerds are intense. How have you guys had? How's your Comic-Con been so far?
It's been fun. I had my birthday yesterday.
Really?
So, yeah, I spent it down here and it was great.
What were you like engaging with the fans? What did you do for your birthday?
Yeah, I walked around the floor and like, read comic books and like saw a bunch of movies and stuff.
That's
very cool. That's a very cool.
Oh, you just saw the movie panels.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
But I am looking forward to Batman.
Are you able to walk the floor without being like attacked?
It happens.
He likes
It happens in ways.
He walks on the floor to get attacked.
He wore a Batman costume.
He wore
I wore a shirt with my face on it.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, you're allowed to do that.
Oh, thank you.
Are you guys, do you geek out over things? Like, are you Game of Thrones people?
Yes.
Are you like,
Love
yes?
Game of Thrones and Walking Dead.
I don't watch any of that.
You don't watch any?
You don't? Are you serious?
I've never seen any of it.
I never get time to watch it.
Are you one of those people who's like, I don't even own a TV?
I don't even know
I
what's
know.
going on.
I
Then I
can't with
secretly
that.
watch everything?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Wait, you don't own a TV?
I don't watch TV. I don't like TV.
Jesus
Christ.
Lord!
Wait,
are
are
we
we
live?
I know.
I love
What are
television.
you doing?
How do you feel about
I don't understand this medium called television.
No, I can't sit still. It has nothing to do with TV.
Okay,
There's some
alright.
compelling television. I've never seen Mad Men. I've never seen Breaking Bad.
Oh,
I've never
Breaking
seen-
Bad is
I
here
can't-
too.
I hear it's amazing. I just can't sit still.
Easy down, boy.
Steven's got
Let me take a breath.
Wow. Have you watched the show
Maybe
called
you should
Vampire
lower your
Diaries?
caffeine
It's
Okay, good.
a one-man show.
Okay. He has watched Vampire Diaries, which is good for you all.
Are you
Good
sure?
to know. Yes.
Okay.
Just his scenes.
What's your favorite
Just
episode?
his
a couple episodes.
Just his scenes. What? So let's talk about next season because that finale just was so intense, and I want to talk about a little bit too about the water scene. So you were underwater doing that, like with scuba gear and stuff. Like
No,
how did you do that?
it was all CGI and cartoon characters.
Ugh.
We weren't really there. I had days
All
off
Avatar
the whole
stuff.
time.
They
yeah.
shot it in a
James
fish
Cameron
tank.
James
Yeah.
Cameron, second unit director.
It was cool. We did a lot of training beforehand. And we got to shoot at like a naval academy or something, like a police something or another. And
It's where the police train.
From naval to Navy
The
police.
Navy Police. I'm familiar with the Navy Police.
It's where they'll drop cars
Well,
in
they'll
the
train-
pool
no,
so
they-
that they can
Oh,
do
do
rescue.
It's where they-
Yes,
where
they
they
train
train all the
they
rescue
train
people.
all the
Simulation.
The Atlanta Navy Police.
Let me ask you a question. Do you ever feel like claustrophobic underwater? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, did it get scary?
Yeah.
I mean, she and I were in the cab of this truck, which is
Yeah.
at the bottom of this very large, like, Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Yeah.
It's, I think it was like 12
Bigger
feet
than
deep,
Olympic.
14
They're
feet.
way bigger than Olympic.
Okay, I'm just trying to give a size reference. It was really freaking big, all right?
You don't know your pools.
I
Wait,
know,
you
I
weren't
know.
there.
I wasn't there, but
He
I
was.
was.
Yeah, he wasn't there. It was intense, though. That's all I was
It was
saying.
intense.
Like 12
Yeah.
hours a day. We were under the water for like 20 minutes at a time.
Man,
Like
that's
trying
awesome.
to learn like hand signals so Nina and I can communicate.
It
and
was
waiting
cool,
on
though.
Paul
It
to
was-
save
It
me
was.
all
It
the
looked
time.
amazing.
Yeah.
And it was so emotional.
Waiting
I got-
on Paul to
Tim
save
got a
me.
little- Tim got a little misty, let me tell you.
Oh,
Right now,
I
I know.
know.
It was sad.
I knew what was gonna happen, and
Yeah.
I started crying too when I saw it.
And so, what is Elena like as a vampire? Is she like badass? Is she like
We don't know yet.
okay?
We don't know yet. We'll have to see.
We
Can
don't
you tell
know.
me what she's like?
Well, listen, I will
Well-
say this. By the way, you think about it, Damon and Stefan have been known to be extremely volatile and very, very unpredictable when
Yeah.
they're in their sort of, binge benders, if you will.
Yeah.
By virtue of the fact that Elena is such a solid human being, even though she's sort of this like beacon of light and
Yeah.
shepherd through the valley of darkness for other people, who knows? Who's to say that she's not gonna be this way when she becomes a vampire? When her feelings and emotions are, they're amplified 1,000-fold.
Julie, enlighten us.
Who knows?
Yeah. No, when you
We
think
have
about
the
it, this
answers
is
right
a
here.
girl who spent, most of her teenage life in a perpetual state of grief.
Yeah.
So as a human, she has a hard enough time dealing. So with everything amplified and magnified, it's gonna just like wreck her world for a while and change a lot of things.
Is
for
she
her.
gonna whoop our asses?
She should.
She probably
I hope
could.
She
Stefan
should.
pisses
I'd
her
love
off.
to.
Yeah.
She might as
I'd
well.
love to.
So you guys were on. Your panel was right before True Bloods, and I'm gonna name drop. I moderated True Bloods panel, but
Nice.
I asked them this, and they
You want me
sort
to pick
of
up
like
that name you just dropped?
yeah. Bloop. Anyways, I asked them this, and they sort of they didn't really give me a good answer. Like, is there beef between you two? Like the two vampire shows? Is it like the Sharks and the Jets?
I
that
actually
like,
just
you know,
started
you
watching their show. I think it's great.
What
Yeah,
did
they
they
were
say?
they were like, we don't like to talk about them.
What?
Yeah.
I mean,
I just
Just
started
because I was
watching.
about to say something nice.
I started watching it the other day. I think it's
I think
good.
they were teasing, but I like this. I like starting a rivalry between you two. It's
I
literally
don't know.
starting the Sharks and the Jets.
I feel like we're in it together.
Yeah,
we're
I
not
thought
even
we were
fighting.
friends.
I
I thought we were buddies.
I mean, that's
I'm
like Kevin
hurt.
Williamson's favorite show on television.
Oh, I'm sure
It's
they were
gonna
just
be
teasing.
heartbreaking.
I think they're just teasing. I just didn't know if there was like a rival, like an inner rivalry. Of
We
like,
don't feel
oh.
the rivalry.
Okay.
We don't feel the
No, but
rivalry.
we do have those moments when we're breaking story and we get so into an idea and we start like getting all jazzed about it, and then
Yeah.
somebody will walk in the room and be like, "Oh, they just did that on True Blood," and we'll be like, "Ah, no!"
Or when you so desperately like you want to so badly, you're like in a situation that's intense and you want to as your character just curse on screen and you're like, not on HBO.
Yeah.
Or you just want to
Like when
like drop
Ian
your
wants
pants
to
and
get
show your
naked all
butt.
the time.
I
When I want to get
wanna
naked
drop
all the
it.
time,
Actually,
I can't get naked all the
Full
time.
frontal. Full frontal.
I know. Well, yeah, I know. What do you? I mean, do you guys like?
Nice, buddy.
Do you guys like coming here? I mean, it must be incribly intense for you all. Like, I
love
just
it.
feel like
it's a blast.
Yeah.
This is one of the funnest
Don't you
weekends of the
speak
year.
for all of us. I hate it. No,
Paul,
I'm
you
kidding.
hate everything.
Paul doesn't have a TV.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paul's into like
Paul's that guy that
television.
does
Paul,
on TV.
Paul doesn't like holidays
Yeah.
and
Paul thinks we're at like a
Sunshine.
Halloween costume convention or something probably right now.
puppies.
Sorry.
Nina, do you like it? You're into it? You like Comic-Con?
Yeah, it's fun. It is a little intense in terms of like getting from one place to another. For
Yes.
example, getting here, we wanted, like, the traffic is so terrible because there's so many people. We wanted to get out and walk.
So we took a chopper.
We
No, I'm kidding.
but we couldn't. You can't walk out because
Right.
then there's so many.
Yeah.
But it's
Nerds. So many nerds, you could say it.
No, there's so many. Here's what it is. There's so many awesome people
That's
that
true.
want to hang and chill. There's
wave
just
of
not
awesomeness.
enough time, and it gets very intense.
Yeah.
And we literally sat on one block for 25 minutes.
You know what?
This
It
is
was a
Zach's
lovely-
first Comic
I-
Con, by the
yeah.
way.
It was a
Is it
lovely.
Zach
Zach
Warwick
has never
I'm
been.
a-
Zach, you're a
He's
Comic-Con
a
virgin?
My cherry's getting popped.
Awesome. How's it going so far? So this is like your. This is kind of like your cherry being popped right now. This is sort of like intercourse.
At this moment.
but intercourse for the first time.
So it's
which is a very
really
intense
unpleasant.
situation.
So this is very unpleasant for you, probably.
So it's kind of painful, but it feels good at the same time.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice, buddy.
that's how most
Nice.
that's how most
good.
interviews go. So I'm glad this one is consistent.
That's what live interviews need right there.
Exactly.
Zach
exactly.
Rourke.
I love sexual innuendo.
It's definitely overwhelming
Well,
and
have
intense.
you met us?
And
Yeah.
like Ian was saying, someone said, "What's the best part about this weekend?" or "What's the best part about the show?" And it's like moments like today. These fans, like, you know, we work on a set all the time. You're not really aware that these many people like us.
They just tell them.
I read comic books
We
and
live in
I
a-
watch a lot
we
of
live in
these
a bubble.
shows.
We do. We live in a
We don't
bubble.
think
I'm
anyone
one of the
likes us,
fans, I
and
would
this is
say.
when we realized that there are a few people in the world that actually dig what we do.
13 million
Yeah.
actually on Facebook.
It's crazy, you guys. I know it's crazy though. Nina, I want to ask you about the Scorpion because this move got a lot of when you did the Scorpion on Conan. It like created quite a
Wait,
stir.
what?
Yeah,
What?
that was cool.
What is
What's
this?
Scorpion?
It's a.
It's a
Would you like to
yoga
show
move.
us?
Yeah.
So,
Are you talking about the yoga pose?
I'm wearing a dress. I
It's
can't
it's
do
a
it
yoga
right
pose.
now.
I can't really. I can't. Well, I can't do it
Can you
either.
do it?
No.
Conan-
No.
Dude, guys,
No one wants
right
to see.
now.
No one wants to see this body contort into different.
Conan,
I mean,
Conan
this is
was
not a good look.
blushing a little bit.
I know.
think.
Conan was like real into it. I think
He's
got
red.
himself in
His
it.
his face is getting redder than his hair.
Did he know you were gonna do that?
He asked me back because he had read that I did yoga, and
Okay.
so he asked me if how well I do, and I
Yeah.
I practice a lot, and I think he took a mental note, and then he put me on the spot when we were on the show. And,
Nice.
And
I gotta watch that.
It was like #1, I think, on EW.com for like weeks. Or
Really?
something.
It
Yes.
was-
Yeah, it was a while.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was like crazy.
but the
Everyone had that clip
I
on
can't
replay.
believe all the
I know.
things.
He turned a lot of boys into men.
Was there sexual innuendo in the move?
It was.
I mean, it's
Yeah, it's basically like
it's
a
bendy.
handstand where
It's
then your
bendy.
legs
Well, the problem-
went
the thing
back
is-
and
Oh.
It's
You-
bendy.
Yeah,
You-
it looks a little bit like.
You normally have to do it against your
And you did this on the talk show?
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
against Conan, which is sort of like a wall.
because he was so tall and there was no walls, so I was like, okay, fine, you just stand here, and I did it, and then my
Oh,
legs
yeah,
kind of
that's
dropped down. And, but to set the record straight, they weren't where they looked like they were on like I watched the interview afterwards, and it looked really risque, but I wasn't even Anyway,
It was clean yoga.
Yeah.
You only practice clean yoga.
Yes.
Well, before we go, I want to hear, like, Julie, can you give us anything about season 4? Like,
Yes.
give me something.
Big, huge emotional shifts for everybody.
Yes,
Big,
obviously.
massive relationship shifts for everybody.
Sure.
Vocal exercises. Look, we've got a new vampire hunter coming to town, and this guy is not going to be bellying up to the bar with Damon and having bourbon bonding. He's kind of
the best
hardcore,
kind.
and he's going to take these guys all by surprise when he's definitely a lot tougher to deal with than they think. They think they can get rid of him, and they can't. We've got a lot of new characters
Yeah, we're
coming
really
in.
excited about Clay Aiken playing this role.
And that, yes,
gonna
our stunt casting. We're starting stunt casting.
I thought it was Bieber. Isn't Justin Bieber was the
Oh yeah,
vampire
that's
hunter?
right. Shoot, yeah.
Guys,
So,
Oh
secret reveal.
spoiler alert.
yeah. Sorry.
Oh, Clay.
But what's great about it is everything feels like we're able to take the show kind of back to where we began in terms of it's a girl keeping a secret about herself and her friends trying to protect her with that secret. And everything is going to be new and fresh, like feelings that she's feeling. It's all very deep in character this year. And we're going to have a really good time digging back in and like not letting the mythology drive us like a freight train from the top, giving a nice little, nice journey and slow ride into
Yeah,
it.
that would be good.
Good summary.
I know, Julie, that was, it's
that was
almost
good,
as if
Julie.
you're a writer.
Hello.
It's like you write words for a living.
I do.
Creator of the
I
show.
know. I know.
Knows a little bit about it.
Knows a little bit. She's good. She's
Yeah.
good. You're good. You're good. Good at your job. Well, thank you guys so much for
Thank
being
you.
here. I appreciate it. I know it's
You're
been a
good
long
at
day for
yours.
you all. Well, thank you. I try. I'm glad you could have your cherry popped here. Anyways, thank you. Thanks to the Vampire Diaries. Awesome. Thanks to the Vampire Diaries cast, and stay tuned for more. Actually, I don't know if we have more today. We might have more today live. I think this might be the last
Best
cast.
for last.
I think
best
you're
for
done,
last.
buddy.
I know. I might be done. I might be done. In all ways. But thanks to you guys so much for watching live from Comic-Con. This is EW.com.
Thank you guys.